obviously things are going pretty well right now. I know Randy kind of credited that 9-2 loss to Nashville as a starting point. Do you feel like that was a big turning point for you guys?
I think it's sort of looking that way. Anytime you get embarrassed like that on home ice, you definitely want to have a response, and I think we got a lot of character in that room, and we really wanted to make sure that we righted the ship, so to speak, and I think we've done a good job since that point.
JVR called it, it was his words, he said a soul-searching moment. I know you're not going to let us know what the guys talked about, but after that happened, maybe the week after, what was said, or what was just the feeling in the locker room? What was the communication between the guys?
Well, there was definitely, we had some talk within the room, and obviously we wanted to make sure that, like I said, we righted the ship and we got things back on the right track. We had played some pretty decent games up to that point, and then it just seemed like that night everything snowballed into a negative thing for us. So we just wanted to make sure we got back to playing our type of brand of hockey, and I think when we do that, we can be pretty successful. I think we've shown that in the last 10 or 11 games.
Randy was saying guys are not just talking about improving. Guys are actually doing it. He can see the conviction of the players wanting to work to improve.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're all taking a stand and making sure that every day we practice on things that we're changing or trying to get better at. That we're all trying to execute it into our game plan. Against Detroit the other night, we changed one of our neutral zone forechecks, and it seemed like we just naturally molded into it, like we hadn't missed a beat. So I think that's growth for our group.
Even though the wins are coming, is there a sense that you can't really just rely on the wins and the numbers, and you have to keep kind of pushing to win the right way? I guess that's kind of what people have been saying.
Yeah, there's definitely a right way to play and a wrong way to play, and some nights you can get away with playing the wrong way and getting 2 points, but this is such a good league, obviously, that you need to play the right way to be successful more times than not, so we're definitely focusing on that.
What do these games against Anaheim mean to you and other players in the room who have connections to the Ducks?
Well, obviously, to play against some friends that you've played with before, it's exciting to go up against them. But I mean, Anaheim's such a great team. They have been for a couple of years. It's nice to benchmark yourself as well.
Yeah, what are these Western Conference? Is there anything you guys take anything away from going up against Western Conference teams, from beating Western Conference teams, just because of the perceived differences in the conference?
Yeah, I don't really think we think too much into it. I think it's more just going out and playing, and obviously we know it's going to be a tough game. Playing LA and now playing Anaheim. Historically I've had a lot of success, especially in the postseason. So it's just another game for us, but we obviously need to make sure that we play Leaf hockey.
What do you think has made this team so explosive offensively for the last 10, 12 years?
I don't know if we can narrow it down to one thing. I think it's just a matter of playing the right way, like we just talked about. I think making sure that we're on the right side of pucks, being good in the neutral zone, which is helping us transition the puck quicker from defense to offense. And I think we got a lot of skill up front, and we can attack teams off the rush and kind of push them back. And I think that's been giving us a lot of offensive momentum.
Can you almost play both ways?
What do you mean?
I guess you can get some offense from the cycle and also get some off the rush.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we have a lot of speed, so attacking off the rush is huge for us. We're pushing their D back, and we can make plays crossing their blue line, and then we got a lot of great players that can make plays down low too. You look at Lupul and Clarkson and Santorelli, who can cycle the puck with the best of them and then get the puck out to guys in the slots. So I think we're pretty effective when we have the puck on our hands.
Peter, the Monks have been going through the NHL. Sydney's down. What are you thinking about this Monks situation? What precautions you guys taking?
Yeah, I mean, we're taking all the precautions necessary. I've personally been vaccinated. I think most guys have, but it's not something I know too much about. But yeah, we're taking every precaution we can to make sure it doesn't roll through our dressing room.